Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? And this is the thing about NBA, man. Trade rumors, they just seem like they never end. We got two of them today that we're going to talk about. Kyle Lowry and Frank Ntilikina. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But I'm going to start with Kyle Lowry first, because that seems like the bigger one to me. Now, this one is reported from ESPN. It came up on their app, talking about if the Toronto Raptors get off to a shaky start, that they are probably going to be looking to move Kyle Lowry so that way he can go to a better team and, finish out his career with a good team. And, of course, the Pistons were one of, 5 destinations that were suggested. Now, that being said, doesn't mean it's going to happen. And I'm not sure too many of you guys are going to feel about this trade. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I don't really want Kyle Lowry here. He's a guy, with the exception of last year, who didn't really play well in the playoffs. And when you're trying to win playoff games, you need guys who are going to be consistent. Now, last year he played pretty well in the playoffs. So I'm not sure how much of that was on Dwayne Casey or on DeMar DeRozan. But the good thing about Lowry is if he doesn't score 30 points, he's going to get you 10 plus assists. I mean, he does other things, but at the end of the day, he's 30. He's getting up there. He might be over 30. I'm not even sure. And he really only played well in Toronto. He's been around the league for quite some time, and the only place he played well in was in Toronto. Now, granted, that was under Dwayne Casey. I'm not sure what they're looking to get for Kyle Lowry if they're going to move him. I'm imagining it's going to be a first-round draft pick and maybe some young players, but it's not like he's that good of a player where I'm going to give up, the kitchen sink for him. If the trade's reasonable, then yeah, you go for it. But he did sign an extension for $30 million, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was only a 1-year deal, so I'm not sure at this point if he'd be a free agent next year. I have to look at the contract. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. I really don't want Kyle Lowry here, but he is a good enough player where you get a steal that, yeah, you'd go for it. I'm kind of on the fence on it. If the Pistons go for it, then yeah, okay. It just depends on who they have to give up. More than likely, that would mean they would have to trade either Reggie Jackson or Derrick Rose, because you can't have 3 point guards of that quality on the same team because they all need minutes. So they would probably have to move Reggie Jackson, because I know they're not going to trade Derrick Rose, because Derrick Rose is looking amazing right now. So that is something that is going to be taken into consideration. For Frank Ntilikina, however you pronounce it, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to butcher your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sure you guys are telling me in the comments. It's nothing personal. No, I don't want him at all. Not one single bit. I know him and Sekou are buddies, but I'm not sure what the trade's going to be for him. But that's not going to be a move that's going to help you win right now. He has a little bit of promise in him. But I think Sekou Doumbouya has way more promise potential in him than Frank does. Frank would be a building project. He's been in the league for a second now. How good is he going to be? We don't know. It's not even saying that the Knicks are looking to trade him. It just said the Pistons have some interest in him, which the Pistons have interest in everybody, reportedly. So, I'm not sure if that one's so much true. And again, that's someone you're going to have to trade a point guard because the guy plays point guard. Now, that being said, for both of these trades, the Pistons do need a real point guard. Is Kyle Lowry the answer for it? I don't know. Is Frank the answer for it? Probably not, but I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm not against too much of these trades. It just depends on what you have to give up for these people. And a lot of times you have to give up more than what you want to give. We gave up a lot to get Blake Griffin here. A lot. I'm glad we got Blake, but we gave up a lot to get him. And these guys aren't really worth giving up that much for. I mean, these guys aren't going to change this franchise in any way. They're going to be good quality players for us. Obviously, Kyle Lowry has a shorter span left in his career than Frank does. But Frank's a big question mark. And do you want to take a gamble on a guy who's not proven yet? I don't know. We'll have to let Dwayne Casey and Stefanski decide. But let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want either one of these people? Personally, I'm on the fence about Lowry, and I'm not really leaning towards the Frank trade. But if they happen, they have to be reasonable trades. They can't just be stupid and just get them because you want them. Which, as Stefanski and Dwayne Casey realize that. That's why they haven't made too many trades right now. So we'll see what happens. But that being said, the Pistons played a great game last night. Derrick Rose is legit. He looks so fast. He looks healthy. Blake Griffin didn't play. I know there's starting to be some speculation that he's not healthy. I don't like that. But Instagram, Twitter, and Diaz members in the description. Follow us all there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.